Okay, this is question number 13 from the review pack for this Unit 2 test. All right, so the diagram shows the graph of the quadratic function, the form blah, with the vertex there, got it. The equation f of x equals k has two solutions. One of these solutions is x equals 2. Write down the other solution. Okay, so if we say that this right here is 2k, then in order to answer this, the other solution is going to be over here, and it's going to be something k. Now, that's a parabola. All parabolas are symmetrical, so that means that my axis of symmetry is right there. So the distance between the axis of symmetry and here is we're 4 over that way. So the distance back over this way is -4 because it has to be symmetrical. So the other solution is going to be when x is -6 because, yeah, that's just how that works. Now, when you complete this table, placing a tick to show whether or not it is whatever. Well, my a value, it's a sad parabola. It faces down. So my a value has got to be negative. Now, the next bit here, to figure out b, we got to think about the fact my axis of symmetry is where x equals -2. Well, the axis of symmetry formula is x equals -b over 2a. So let's just think for a second. We already know that a has to be negative. So in order to get -2 equals -b over what has to be -2 because a is negative. So that's a positive value so far. So b also has to be negative in order for this to happen. That's what's going on there. The other way of thinking about this is when our b coefficient is negative, it forces the translation that way. When the b coefficient's positive, it's going to force the transition this way. But this is a better way of doing it, using our axis of symmetry. So we got that. And then state the values for which it is decreasing. That was exciting. Well, this function decreases from its axis of symmetry all the way down this way. So this thing is going to be constantly decreasing from the point for what x, such that x is greater than or equal to -2, and x is an element of the reals. That is the domain on which this thing is decreasing because it gets smaller and smaller and smaller as x gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I hope that's helpful.